Kiss the rings, bitch.
What up? What up? What up, YouTube? In today's video, we're going to be talking about this weapon, the MCW. We're going to be taking this gun and turning it into an SMG by way of the conversion kit. That's right. You know how we do here at Royal Warzone. We take regular weapons and turn them into something else by way of the JAK conversion kits. In today's video, we're going to be turning the MCW into this bad boy, the JAK Raven. Here it is, the aftermarket part, the JAK Raven kit. Versatile and modular, this 300 conversion of the MCW can be adapted to hit hard in nearly every combat scenario. Pros, it's going to increase the rate of fire, mobility, and handling. It's going to increase the close range damage and the hip fire and tack stance spreads. So you're going to get better accuracy when you're operating this gun, kind of like a SMG. Cons, it's going to decrease the bullet velocity and range, and it's going to decrease the recoil control. But you're going to see with the attachments that we are able to put onto this weapon, the recoil control, it's going to be pretty manageable. It does have a little bit of a deviation towards the end of holding down the whole clip, but if you do have the ability to pull down just to the left a little bit, you are going to be able to handle this weapon. As always, we go over the build that we use for the videos when we do these conversion kit videos. The Zen 35 compensated flash hider. It's going to give us horizontal recoil and aiming idle stability, which are both huge when you're dealing with mid or long range engagements. This does also shorten your radar pings on the minimap, so you're going to be disclosing your location to the enemies for a shorter amount of time. The DR6 hand stop is going to make this gun feel even more like a SMG than this conversion kit's going to make it feel. Of course, we have to extend the magazine, 40 round mag, JAK Raven kit for the aftermarket part to make this whole video possible, and then the JAK glassless optic, which is an optic that we're opting for in almost every scenario other than guns that are going to be dealing with extra long ranges, to where we use the eagle eye at that point. We talked about the recoil. It does kick up a little bit just off the initial hold down of the trigger, but it's really manageable. It's easy to get under control. It shoots really straight. This thing's a beam. It's laser accurate, and it hits super hard. Recoil plot time. This is a hip fire because it did say that it increased the hip fire spread and tack stance. I didn't do it in tack stance, but the hip fire alone, that's not very accurate to me. So I would not recommend using this gun in hip fire. But of course, if you're strafing and in a super close quarters gunfight, hip fire, obviously, let go of the left trigger, get back on target. It'll do the job there. But if you're mainly focusing on this gun as a hip fire option, I don't see it being viable. This is the pattern I'm talking about. You can see it goes up, 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 and then you get that deviation off to the right. So you do need to pull down into the left. Just get used to pulling down to the left, and as you're going to see in our next recoil plot, it is very manageable. It just takes a little bit of getting used to. Just like every gun, once you put any gun on for the first time, I recommend going in, shooting the wall a bunch of times, getting used to the gun. That's why the firing range is here. It's here to help us out, get familiar with the weapons. Here it is, holding down the left trigger and holding down the right thumbstick ever so slightly. You can see we're shooting bullets on bullets on bullets. It's the same exact spot, laser accurate. It's not hard. All it takes is a little bit of getting used to, and this thing will shoot straight as you want it to. Thanks to True Game Data, we're going to be looking at the normal version of the MCW versus the JAK Raven version of the MCW. The JAK Raven version of the MCW is going to be the yellow line. The original version of the MCW is going to be the orange line. As you can see on this TTK chart, the JAK Raven goes crazy. 600 millisecond time to kill, up close, extending it out to 20 meters. It hits super hard. At around 22 meters, the original version of the MCW is going to overtake it for just a little bit, but the JAK Raven does get it back eventually. Original MCW on the left, JAK Raven MCW on the right. One big glaring difference, headshot multiplier. You're dealing 36 damage to the head with the original MCW. You're dealing 46 damage to the head with the JAK Raven. Also 34 to the body, the neck, the chest, versus 30 to the neck, chest, and arms with the regular MCW. And you can see the stomach is even all the way down to 28, where the Raven is over at 34. In every area of the body, the JAK Raven just hits harder. This gun, I'm telling you guys, when you get it in game, it hits so hard. It feels so good. You're gonna love the way that this gun feels. But let's not just compare the MCW versus a souped up version of itself, because all of these conversion kit guns, these guns are all just better versions of themselves. So the orange line in this TTK chart is the MCW JAK Raven, and you can see while comparing it to all the other close range options that people are using, AMR, the BP50, the Horus, the HRM9, the RAM9, the WSP9, and then that's the Renetti conversion kit, which is still viable even after the nerf. You can see that the JAK Raven kit is still reigns supreme with all of the close range options. 600 millisecond TTK up close, and that's going to extend and be number one all the way out past 20 meters. There are a couple guns that can hang with it. The Horus for a little bit, the Renetti, the HRM, the WSP9. As you can see, 10 meters where almost all of your close range engagements are going to be. This is a good barometer. Put it to the test. The BP-50, that's the Revenger version of the BP-50. The HRM-9, everybody's go-to SMG. The Renetti conversion kit pistol, a lot of people are still running that. Even after they nerfed it and brought it in line with all the other close range options, you can see this gun is still outgunning each and every one of those guns that everybody else loves running. And now this damage range, in my opinion, is what makes a JAK Raven kit so special. Not only is it the #1 killing gun at 10 meters, it's gonna still take that damage range all the way up to 20 meters. It's gonna be far and away the best gun when you match it up against all the other guns that people are using for close range options. Now, I do get it. Your primary focus for a close range weapon is not to extend the range, but it's just an added bonus, right? This gun, it has 40 rounds. You can put shots into people. 642 millisecond time to kill at 20 meters when your next closest gun on this, which is the HRM, is killing at 722 milliseconds. It's a big difference. So this right here is why I personally would opt for this gun over almost every other thing you're gonna see in the gameplay. It handles very well. Is it an SMG? No, it's not. It's an assault rifle conversion kit. Does it feel pretty close to one? Yeah, it feels really good. I've actually opted to start running this gun, the JAK Raven kit, with the HRM-9 because I am a big HRM fan. I do love the mobility and how it feels. Now that we've seen how this gun measures up against the competition, we're gonna show a couple clips real fast how this gun performs in these close range engagements so you can get a feel for what you can be expecting when you bring this thing into your games. Then after we're done with these clips, we have not one but two full gameplays of the JAK Raven kit so you can see, you know, we always try and go for the dubs when we do these conversion videos. Let's find out.
Enemies are dropping into the area.
As you can see in those 5 clips, this gun shreds. It gets the job done. It kills super fast. It's super satisfying. And as we promised, we have not one but 2 gameplays incoming for you guys. We always try and get a win with the conversion kits, so it's time to put the JAK Raven kit to the test. We're gonna go for the W. Can we get it done? Here it is. The MCW JAK Raven kit. Let's get it.
Round 1. Fight!
Operators from that squad, hunt them down. And we located the rest of them. Target down. Marking the rest of them.
location.
This is Phoenix 2-3, visual on the target, strike inbound.
Moving. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Position.
All stations, no enemy movement detected at this time. Area is clear.
Is the gun good? Yeah, I'm gonna say it's very good. I would give it a 9 out of 10, almost a 10 out of 10. I just may be biased. I may be a big fan of the gun, but you can see in the gameplay footage, this gun goes crazy. It's super enjoyable. And like I said, I do find myself really having a blast when I run the JAK Raven MCW and pair it with the HRM. I do miss out on being able to get downs in the longer range engagements, but I'm never finding myself at a disadvantage when I'm in close quarters combat, which is what Rebirth Island is primarily gonna throw your way. It's a lot of close range stuff. There are some instances around control and living quarters to where you can get some extended range gunfights if you have a longer range weapon or a sniper rifle, but in most instances, you are gonna be in close quarters combat. We got not one, but 2 wins in today's video for you guys. I'm gonna go back on what I said. I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10. This gun for me is phenomenal. But let me know down in the comments, have you guys tried this gun out yourselves? Do you like it? Do you dislike it? What do you like about it? What do you dislike about it? What do you think could be better about it? And what do you think that this gun really excels at? That's gonna wrap up today's video. As always, thank you for stopping by here at Royal Warzone. We appreciate your love. We appreciate your support. Don't hesitate to subscribe to the channel to stay up to date with all things Warzone. You know we got you covered here at the channel. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Don't hesitate to spread the love. Oh, and don't forget to
Kiss the rings, bitch.